She good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you're at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know.
Today, from Salt Lake City, Utah, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Salt Lake City Pioneers. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. A.J. Dillon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down at the 28.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. To throw here. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play fake. Murray. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now Murray off play action. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. A gain there of 21 yards. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Rolling to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. Now Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a run with Dillon. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Back onto the field comes this offense ready for their second drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
This one complete to Gafford. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Further for 3rd and long. They'll run with Pollard, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And it's a scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Run for Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 5, 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
His kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive experience.
In the first quarter, now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
In trouble, and he's taken down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll find Everett there, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
First and 10. At their own
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. So we come out to Orlando and hook back up with abruptly here. Still working on my Apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. Get there and bring him down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 11-yard line.
Again, it's Dillon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Is good. Makes the score Pioneers 14.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 17-yard line.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Pollard again.
23-yard line.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here's Pollard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Flush. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
A fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Murray sets to throw on fourth. It is caught at the 7-yard line. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. Got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the defense. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He's taken down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now again here to Pollard. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 26.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
And that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Yeah, we dominate today. Offense.
So race the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Off-play action. Murray escaping the pressure right. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
That catch good for only a couple. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, You think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the home team here, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Niners,
I don't know no better, I'm on this every